Good afternoon. My name is Chip Lusk, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of IDB Global Federal Credit Union. Thank you for joining us today. I hope that you and your families are healthy, safe, and doing well. We currently have hundreds of people who have registered for our remote meeting. Since we have a quorum, we will officially open the IDB Global Federal Credit Union's 60th annual meeting. Welcome to our second virtual annual meeting. We appreciate your participation. As we all know, the past 14 months have been extremely trying, and in many parts of the world, especially Latin American countries such as Paraguay, Uruguay, and Colombia, the pain and suffering is still unimaginable. Our hearts go out to them as well as to all those who have lost loved ones or experienced health or financial hardships due to the pandemic. Before we continue with the agenda, I would like you to join me in a moment of silence to reflect on the losses the world has experienced with the COVID-19 global pandemic and to honor those credit union members who passed away in the last year. Thank you. We are hopeful more vaccines are distributed around the world so more lives are saved. In the US, we anticipate that vaccinations will improve conditions for the summer. As we closed the door on 2020 earlier this year, I was reminded of the unique challenges we faced and the unexpected gifts that were part of the journey that brought us here today. 60 years ago, our visionary founding members came together to establish a cooperative financial institution to promote savings and enable favorable borrowing arrangements for the IDB community with a convenient branch in the IDB building. The seeds of their hope and inspiration for our credit union have blossomed into a global financial institution serving members on 6 continents and 76 countries. Over the years, the credit union's name has changed, but the mission has remained to build and strengthen relationships within the IDB community by providing smart financial solutions so that our members may focus on what is important to them. As we celebrate our 60th anniversary, we are proud to present this year's theme, Great Things Are Only Achieved Together. Thank you for 60 years. Now, let's move on with the first item of our meeting, which is the approval of the minutes for the 59th annual meeting. Please note that the minutes were uploaded to our website and have been available for your review during the past 2 weeks. We have a motion from Board Chair Maria Valeria Zimbarrain to approve the 59th annual meeting minutes. The motion was seconded by Vice Chair Jorge Roldan. The rest of the board has expressed their consent to approve the minutes. With this guidance, please consider the 59th annual meeting minutes as officially approved. Now I would like to introduce our board chair, Ms. Maria Valeria Zimbarrain. Valeria works at IDB Invest and serves as the administration lead officer for the controllership division. She has been a member of the credit union since 1996, began serving on our credit committee in 2012, was elected to the board in 2014, and elected to serve as chair of the board in 2018. She would like to personally welcome you to the event. Valeria, it's my honor to turn the mic over to you.
Thank you, Chip. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the IDB Global Federal Credit Union 60th annual meeting. My name is Maria Valeria Zimbarrain. I'm honored to serve as the chair of the credit union's board of directors. At its core, the board's mission is to always protect and promote our members' financial well-being by overseeing the corporate policies and strategies of the credit union. We are truly grateful for the trust you have placed in us. As I reflect over the past year, I'm reminded of the hard work behind the scenes to ensure that the credit union was ready and able to serve its members. The team not only transitioned to 100% work from home protocols, but worked diligently to maintain business continuity with improved technology services so that we all could be close even while distant. Some specific achievements of last year include the launch of our new digital support solution, where members can choose to communicate with the credit union via audio or video calls, as well as chat. Security enhancements such as the launch of Google Authenticator, debit cards control, and Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay. The elimination or reduction of fees. For example, wire fees were reduced by 20%. The international transaction fee on your IDB Global Federal Credit Union debit card was eliminated, and the $1 ATM credit union surcharge fee on additional ATM transactions after the 10 free transactions in a month was eliminated, as well as the elimination of the international transaction fee and the annual fee on your IDB Global Federal Credit Union credit cards, to just name a few money-saving enhancements that were implemented. In addition to these new products and services, management developed a Prime Share Certificate product at a rate of 1.97% APY that was a low-risk, no-commitment way to grow member money in just 13 months at a high yield rate with no penalty for early withdrawals. While I'm grateful for all that was accomplished in 2020, I'm even more thankful for the hard work that occurred to ensure that the credit union was ready and able to secure its member services during this pandemic. Our credit union implemented many new and innovative products and services to enhance the remote banking experience, such as the addition of designated the beneficiary and ordering official checks online via a secure form, and improved loan payment options. And we haven't stopped improving. Recently, we launched a free credit score monitoring tool. It not only keeps you up to date on your credit score, but gives you personalized tips on how to improve or maintain it. On behalf of our board of directors, I want to thank all the employees, volunteers, and committees for their work and dedication toward these efforts. In addition, I want to thank President Mauricio Claver Carone for his support to the mission of our credit union, and give a warm welcome to Chairman Todd Harper from the National Credit Union Administration. As we celebrate our 60th year, I would like to take a moment to celebrate our founding members who had a great vision of establishing the BIP Federal Credit Union. The membership was small, but the vision was big, and without them, we wouldn't be here today. With that, it is a great honor to be able to serve the credit union's members and help enhance our services and product offerings. I hope that all of you at home are comfortable and ready to enjoy our 60th annual meeting. We have a lot to reflect upon and enjoy, so let's get started.
Thank you, Valeria. I also want to thank our staff for their agility during the last year and for the great pride they take in remotely providing the same premium personal service for which our credit union has always been known. And I truly commend them for their work to provide innovative banking solutions which have long-term benefits for our members. Equally impressive was your patience and understanding during this time while we stood up our remote operations. Thank you for inspiring us to be our best. And as we all move toward that day when we can see our members in person again, IDB Global Federal Credit Union continues to remain laser focused on ensuring that your financial and banking services remain consistent and convenient. And with that in mind, I would like to share some of the exciting accomplishments of 2020. Please enjoy this video that describes last year's journey.
Achieving greatness together. 2020 was a challenging year, but through it all, IDB Global Federal Credit Union never wavered in its core focus. You, our members, and making sure that your banking security and convenience remained certain. We took action by instituting the COVID Loan Deferral Program that allows impacted members to file a request to skip up to 3 monthly loan payments and help bring relief to our broader community. In return, our members' support and patience meant that our credit union not only survived 2020, we thrived. As we celebrate our 60th anniversary, we remain as dedicated, agile, and hardworking as our visionary founding credit union members in 1961. Despite the overwhelming challenges in 2020, we remained able to provide best-in-class remote banking solutions while continuing to deliver below-market loan rates, above-market share and deposit rates, and low or no fee-based products and services. Those are just a few of the reasons that the credit union received top rankings by depositaccounts.com. Our motto, "In our world, we focus on you," ensure that even though we remained physically apart, we remained closer than ever, with staff providing warm, world-class service. But we didn't just take our word for it. We took yours. One important indication of performance is the Net Promoter Score survey, which measures member satisfaction. The credit union scored a 67, well above the industry average of 34. Other equally important surveys measured member satisfaction with various services, and IDB Global Federal Credit Union scored high in all of them. Additionally, members provided key insights regarding their remote banking experience. Focusing on members means listening to them. And based on your feedback, we eliminated and reduced fees, improved services, and increased the daily ATM withdrawal limit. We also initiated money-saving solutions and a risk-free savings option. 2020 also saw its share of exciting and innovative features such as our enhanced digital customer service with new communication channels, including live chat, video calls, and co-browsing. Debit cards control, where members control how, when, and where your debit cards are used. Google Authenticator, easy, fast, multi-factor authentication. Additional options for members to make loan payments. Our motto also rang through on International Credit Union Day, when we celebrated by launching a sweepstakes where 3 lucky winners won 3 amazing prizes. And while 2020 was an incredibly difficult year, our credit union remained secure. Total assets increased by 17% due to record increases in member shares and deposits. Our members borrowed, and the credit union remains financially strong. Today, 6 decades later, our visionary founding members' seeds of inspiration for our credit union have blossomed into a global financial institution. The credit union has accomplished great growth and worldwide status, seen good times and challenging ones, but have remained dedicated to helping members achieve their financial and life goals. That is why we are honored to be your financial partners anytime, anywhere.
On February 23, 1961, 10 founding members, employees of the Inter-American Development Bank, signed the organization certificate to establish the BID Federal Credit Union. They chartered the cooperative to meet the savings and borrowing needs of the IDB staff, pensioners, and their families. Over the years, the credit union's name has changed. Still, the mission has remained to build and strengthen relationships within the IDB community by providing smart financial solutions so that our members may focus on what is important to them, such as work and personal relationships. As we celebrate our 60th anniversary, great things are only achieved together. Thank you for 60 years. The following is a short video overview of our journey.
"60 years ago, our credit union was chartered to meet the savings and borrowing needs of IDB staff, pensioners, and their families. From that humble beginning, steadily, together, and always with our members' needs in mind, we built our credit union into the world-class, worldwide financial organization it is today, IDB Global Federal Credit Union. Let's take a look at some of the milestones of our incredible 6-decade journey. With the simple goal of serving our members and community, BID Federal Credit Union is formed. And a few short years later, automobile loans are offered. The 70s brought about the first deed of trust loan program, and accounts for minor children are approved. To better serve our members in the 80s, our credit union implements its first computer system, begins offering checking accounts, and credit union assets exceed $50 million. The decade rounds out with a home equity line of credit program, and the first home mortgage program is introduced in 1989, helping our members attain their dreams of home ownership. The first member to apply was from Brazil. The 90s started strong with the launch of the supplemental housing and special education advanced programs. And just 3 short years later, the Country Office Program Loan is implemented to benefit members in 26 countries, making us a truly global financial institution with credit union total assets exceeding $100 million. The 2000s brought members their first online banking system, which through time has evolved into an additional virtual branch. Our first credit card was launched, and the Online Mortgage Center was created as a one-stop shop for members' mortgage needs. All of these enhancements and our personalized service elevate our credit union's total assets to $300 million. The credit union celebrates 50 years as a family and continues to serve member needs with mobile web banking via free applications for Apple and Android devices. The call center is created, and remote deposit capability allows members to manage their finances at their fingertips. William Luss Jr., the credit union's new CEO, passionate about the IDB's mission of improving lives in Latin America, launches a strategic plan focused on modernizing the credit union for a better member experience. We also commit to our core system upgrade in 2017, a move that will make possible enhanced technology, new products, better service, and greater convenience. Our online and mobile banking gets a new, user-friendly look and feel, ensuring that our members enjoy the best in virtual banking ease and convenience. The call center becomes 24/7, and we launch a new website. While our rebranding was the big news of 2019, the year also saw many exciting new products and services for our members, such as a grand 2.75 share certificate and a credit card for members overseas. Plus, you spoke, we listened. Our member survey gathered your feedback and provided valuable insights that helped us shape our focus, resulting in the credit union reducing or eliminating fees, along with offering a high-interest prime share certificate. In the face of the pandemic, we stood by our members during trying times with a COVID relief fund and a loan payment deferral program. We also introduced digital customer support, online appointment scheduling, and enhanced our online banking platform and app for the best remote banking experience. Today, we stand at over $710 million in assets. We hope that you are as proud of our credit union's long history of innovation and success as we are. Great things are only achieved together. Thank you for 60 years.
Wow, that was really impressive. Our in-house lean, agile marketing team did a fantastic job with those videos. And now I would like to give a warm welcome to the Honorable Todd M. Harper, who serves as the board chair of the National Credit Union Administration, NCUA. He was designated as the 12th chairman by President Biden on January 20th, 2021. The NCUA, created by the U.S. Congress in 1970, is an independent federal agency that ensures deposits at federally insured credit unions, protects the members who own credit unions, and charters and regulates federal credit unions. As NCUA Board Chair, Mr. Harper serves as a voting member of the Financial Stability Oversight Council and represents the NCUA on the Federal Financial Institutions Examination Council and the Financial Banking Information Infrastructure Committee. Chairman Harper, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Chip, and hello, everyone. I am pleased to join you virtually to recognize the 60th anniversary of IDB Global Federal Credit Union, and I commend you on your 6 decades of service to your members and for advancing the not-for-profit but for charity ethos. 60 years, think about that for a moment. 60 years ago, John F. Kennedy became the 35th president of the United States. 60 years ago, Venezuela became the first country in Latin America to eliminate malaria. And 60 years ago, Americans were building fallout shelters in their backyards in case the Cold War with the Soviet Union turned hot. And 60 years ago, 10 employees of the Inter-American Development Bank established the BID Federal Credit Union to meet the savings and borrowing needs of their staff, their pensioners, and their families. The members of your credit union may have started out small, but the vision of those 10 founding members was big. Their goal was to be your members' financial partners anywhere at any time. Then, in October of 1992, IDB Invest, an affiliate of the Inter-American Development Bank, became a sponsor. That decision triggered a name change, but the credit union's mission remained the same: to build and strengthen relationships within the IDB community by providing smart financial solutions so your members could focus on what is most important to them. Today, IDB Global Federal Credit Union exceeds $700 million in total assets and has more than 11,000 members in 76 countries on 6 continents. That 6 decades of service reflects the people helping people mission of the credit union movement. And it is vitally important as consumers struggle through the pandemic's economic shocks. But the cooperative spirit at the heart of the credit union movement goes far beyond offering affordable financial services and products and a safe place for your members to build financial security for themselves and their families. It also means a strong commitment to community, strong relationships with partner organizations, and a strong focus on the future. And when it comes to the future, IDB's ability to manage interest rate risk will play a crucial role in the financial performance of the credit union, especially as we come out of the pandemic-induced recession. Accordingly, you should pay careful attention to the fundamentals of capital, asset quality, earnings, and liquidity in the months ahead. And you should also heed the age-old advice of a stitch in time saving 9 by acting quickly to mitigate problems when they develop. If you follow this wise, timeless advice, you will serve your members, the credit union system, and our economy well. I would also like to challenge you to deliver financial products and services free of discrimination or unfair practices. Doing so will not only be vital to ensuring a more equitable economic recovery, but it will also reflect the credit union movement's cooperative philosophy. I came of age during the 1980s, and I have a deep affection for the music of those years. Indeed, the songs of that decade still strike a chord with me, and I often find inspiration in their melodies. In reflecting on today's event, it occurred to me that, like the 1985 smash hit song, That's What Friends Are For, IDB has been there for its members in good times and in bad times, and your members know that they can count on you for sure. Now, I'm no Dionne Warwick, I'm certainly no Stevie Wonder, I'm not Gladys Knight, and I'm not Elton John, But I'll close my remarks to you by encouraging you to keep smiling and keep shining so that your members and you will be on your members' side forevermore. Thanks again for inviting me. And once again, happy Diamond anniversary. Be safe, be well, but most of all, be kind.
Thank you, Chairman Harper. We are honored that you were able to join us today and for your tireless work in ensuring a safe and sound credit union system. And now I would like to introduce our next guest, Mr. Mauricio Claver-Corone. Mr. Claver-Corone assumed the presidency on October 1st, 2020 of the Inter-American Development Bank. IDB Global Federal Credit Union is proud to support the financial needs of the employees that work tirelessly every day to drive economic, social, and institutional development in Latin America and the Caribbean. It is my pleasure to welcome to our meeting the President of the Inter-American Development Bank, Mr. Mauricio Claver-Corone.
Just 2 years after the IDB was founded, the IDB Global Federal Credit Union was born when just 10 employees of the bank signed the organization certificate. The IDB evolved tremendously over its first 6 decades, and that evolution is now accelerating as we seek to maximize our resources and redouble our efforts when Latin America and the Caribbean need it most. The credit union has evolved also. From those original 10 members, you now have 11,000 members on 6 continents. How about that? And your value proposition is such that members saved $4.8 million last year relative to banking at the average national financial institution. As the IDB has digitized and as we encourage digitalization for the recovery and growth of our member countries, the credit union has developed in parallel. And much like the IDB itself, where we rely on our stellar credit rating to offer countries financing at favorable rates, the credit union does the same, but to improve the lives of the women and the men who make this institution run. So many of our colleagues have turned to the credit union over the decades to open their first bank account in a new country or to access the loans they need to buy an apartment, house, or car. Those are lasting effects on the well-being of generations of employees and on the well-being of their families. But the IDB and its credit union have not just worked in parallel, they've worked together. Last year, you showed us your true character when you coordinated our Hurricane Relief Fund, which helped hundreds of families in Central America whose lives were devastated by Hurricanes Eta and Iota. And your COVID-19 Relief Fund has supported projects to mitigate the terrible impact of the pandemic on our region. Maybe all that philanthropic work brought you some good karma. I know you also earned the distinction of the healthiest credit union in Washington, D.C. that last year, and that's certainly cause for congratulations. And so is your 60th anniversary. Thank you for strengthening relationships within the IDB community and between the IDB and the places that we call home. And thank you for empowering us to devote ourselves to a better tomorrow for our region. Here's to 60 more.
Thank you, President Claver-Corone. We so appreciate your kind words of support and commitment. We look forward to many more wonderful years of helping to improve lives of the IDB employees so that they achieve financial success. Next on the agenda, we will move to the question and answer portion of the meeting. I will be answering questions sent by our members prior to the meeting. If you have a question, please email it to cu.marketing@idbglobalfcu.org so that we may address them. The address again is cu.marketing@idbglobalfcu.org and is on your screen now. Okay. Our first question is, has the credit union considered launching a rewards cashback system on its credit cards? Other institutions offer this when using credit cards at certain types of locations. Well, I'm glad you asked. The credit union currently offers cashback with the Visa Platinum Card, 1% unlimited all purchases, and we're looking at other products that offer reward points for 2022. Second question, could you please provide information about ATMs in the District of Columbia and in the United States in general that do not charge a fee for cash withdrawals? With continued teleworking, it's very complicated to go to headquarters location to withdraw cash. Through our partnership with Co-op Network, members have more direct surcharge-free access to their money than most traditional bank customers do, with over 33,000 surcharge-free ATMs globally. Members can quickly find an ATM in their area. Visit www.idbglobalfcu.org or go to our mobile app and click on the ATM locator on the homepage. Enter your zip code and you'll find the closest ATM and what services are offered. Question number 3. I'm very satisfied by the share certificate products offered last year as a way of returning some benefits to members. As such, I was wondering if you are considering extending the strategy in 2021. That is a great question, and I'm glad you asked. We are very excited to announce that we have recently decided to extend the strategy of giving back to our members with our share certificate products. On May 10th, we launched our 13-month Prime Share Certificate with an above average market rate of 1% APY with no penalty for one early withdrawal. Now is the time to invest with low risk and little commitment. Log into your online banking account and open your above market rate Prime Share Certificate now. You can easily find the form under New Account Consumer Loan menu. Question number 4. Do you have a plan that will allow in the short term greater benefits and access to the different products by local officials in the country offices? Together with the IDB, the credit union launched a credit card with a maximum limit of $5,000. All local staff can access this credit card, and the limit is based on income. Other personal loan options are being explored. Question number 5. The form to open an account is the same form used when changing the authorized signer, and it is very cumbersome and long. I know for a fact that other credit unions have simpler processes, even though it has more than one form. Can we improve on the design of this form? Thank you for your valuable feedback. I really appreciate it. We're always trying our best to make your experience easy, quick, and secure. We will look into your recommendation and explore available tools to accommodate the request. Thank you again. Question number 6. Are there any plans to reopen the branch? This is an excellent question. Our members and staff's health and safety are a top priority, and to protect them, we have relied on IDB's prudent and detailed plans for a safe facility reopening and the resumption of in-person banking. As of July 1st, the IDB's phased return to premises plan includes details for reopening modules, including various scenarios ranging from limited to full new normal staffing. Please know that the situation is constantly being reassessed, and we will begin in-person banking as soon as possible once the IDB deems that it is safe for members and staff. To ensure that we remain close, even while distant, the credit union has implemented innovative tools such as our digital support solution, online appointment scheduling, and we are also open on Fridays via appointments to assist members at the branch. If you're looking for in-person assistance, please visit our website and schedule your visit. Okay, we're now going to answer several more questions that we have received through Q&A. If we do not get to your question answered today, then we promise to follow up with you personally. So the next question is, can the credit union make mortgage loans to members in country offices? The answer is yes. We offer mortgages for members overseas who are looking to purchase real estate property in the Washington, D.C. metro area or in Florida. The rates are much more competitive than those offered overseas. To learn more, you can contact our lending department or submit your application online on our website. And the second question is, can the credit union help members in country offices with financial assistance related to the pandemic? We understand that we are in this together as a community. That's why we instituted the COVID loan deferral program. If you as a member are impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic, if you had a financial impact, then we can help you You can file a request to skip up to 3 monthly loan payments. All right, thank you for those questions. That concludes our time for Q&A. Again, if you submitted or are submitting a question and we did not address it, then we promise that we'll follow up with you personally. Next on our agenda, I'd like to invite the chair of our nominating committee, Claudia de Colston, to announce the results of the 2020 election. Claudia?
Thank you, Chair, and good afternoon, everyone. And mostly, happy 60th birthday to the credit union. It's such an honor to be here today, representing the Credit Union Nominating Committee. Our nominating committee includes Martín Bosden, Lourdes Tellería, Gabriela Torres, Mike Vailianatos, and myself, Claudia de Colston, and we'd like to thank our board and Chair Maria Valeria Semborain for appointing us to fulfill such an important task, nominating qualified candidates for the annual election to our board of directors. So we met early in 2021 to commence the nomination process. In seeking qualified candidates and guided by our policies, the committee first considered members of the credit union committees, as well as existing board members whose terms were expiring. We evaluated each candidate's qualifications, the skills needed, and the composition of the board to ensure that our finalist was diverse and represented the membership at large. All this so that the board may provide general directions and oversight to the credit union in accordance with the Federal Credit Union Act and the rules and regulations of the National Credit Union Administration. We believe we were successful in nominating qualified candidates for this year's election, in which 1,639 members casted their vote. Thank you all for your participation. That was really great. Before we present the results of this year's elections, we would like to take the opportunity to encourage credit union members to volunteer on the different board committees, and later even consider running for a seat at the board. From my own experience during the last 3 years, I can tell you that it's a very, very rewarding experience. I worked alongside a terrific group of board members, and we were supported by an excellent team at the credit union. I will really miss you all. So we want to encourage you and all who exercise their right to vote in the annual election, so we maintain our cooperative spirit of members serving members. And now, without further ado, I will present the results of the 2021 Board of Directors election. The winners are Ana Maria Rodriguez Ortiz, Francisco Rojo, and Daisy Andrades. Congratulations to the three of you. And on behalf of the nominating committee and our full board, I would like to thank all the candidates and extend our congratulations to our newly elected members of the board. Now, let's meet the winner of our e-voter raffle, who has won $1,000. And the winner is Ernesto Jimenez. Ernesto, if you're watching us right now, congratulations. The funds will be transferred to your credit union account. Thank you so much, everyone, for voting. We appreciate your participation. Thank you.
Thank you, Claudia. I truly appreciate your service. And congratulations to our newly elected board members, and Ernesto Jimenez Hernandez. Now, let's continue with the annual meeting raffle. In honor of the 60th anniversary, this year we are awarding one prize for every decade. So 6 lucky winners will be receiving an amazing prize. To see who those lucky winners are, I'll now turn it over to our Chief Lending Officer, Marco Paredes. Marco, the mic is all yours.
Thank you, Chip, and hello, everyone. As the Chief Lending Officer, I am excited about the products and services that the credit union offers. As your financial partners anytime, anywhere, whether you are looking for a new automobile, credit card, home equity line of credit, or a mortgage, we're here to guide you through the entire process with our low rates and fees. Now, let's see who the 6 lucky winners are in our screen. How this is a live event, let's just give the system just a few seconds just to work the magic. And the lucky winners are the first prize. The winner of the MacBook Pro is Irene Reyes de Munera. The second prize, the winner of the MacBook Pro is Mika Carmio. Third prize, the winner of the iPhone 12 Pro is Maria Constanza Pacheco Caltum. Fourth prize, the iPad Pro 11 inches, Michelle Mullinger Shire. Fifth prize, 600 share certificate 6% APY 60 months term, Mario Loaiza. Sixth prize, 600 share certificate 6% APY 6 months term, Carlos Franco. Congratulations to everyone, and thank you for registering for the virtual annual meeting. We will be reaching out to you to schedule the delivery of your prizes. Look out for the email from cu.marketing@iadb.org. Now, Chip, get back at you.
As we close out our 60th annual meeting, I want to share the good news that coming this summer, we'll be launching a new 30-year fixed rate mortgage product. We are excited to be adding this loan offering to our family of products and services. Whether you're buying a new home, planning a much-deserved vacation, investing in a rental property, remodeling your home, or simply refinancing your existing loan, we have a loan for you. Our loan professionals will meet with you to confidentially discuss your needs and find the best solution that fits your situation in English or Spanish. We offer low fees and some of the most competitive rates and terms available. And since you own the credit union, our members, we always have your best interest at heart. With that thought, I'm humbled and inspired that our employees continually go above and beyond what is expected of them. Our circumstances may change, but our principal focus of serving you remains. In our world, we focus on you. Thank you for your support and participation. Special thanks to Jaimina, Dominica, Isabel, and Sylvia for helping us to make the event possible, and our operations and marketing teams, Andrea, Marilyn, Solange, Deli, and Stephanie, who organized this event. Please stay safe and healthy, and may God have mercy on us as we all navigate the coming year together. That concludes our meeting for today. Goodbye.